Hello, 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 folks. Today is Saturday, September 13th, 2025. My name is Gabriel D. La Vega Jr. I'm the inventor of that live streaming modable platform that you use on YouTube, that you use on Amazon to sell products, that you use on Twitch to play those video games. I'm the guy that started that stuff. Now listen to me, folks. This is September 2025. I just heard on the news that September 22nd, the Jews are going to blow their horns up there in Israel. 100 Jews are going to blow horns, and they're going to stream it live, so the whole world can hear it. Why is that so significant? Well, let me tell you, folks. And why does that have me in the centerpiece here? Why am I like the guy that's part of this live streaming video that's going to be blown on the 22nd in Israel? The Feast of Trumpets is what it's called. Well, I'll tell you why, folks. I'll tell you why. I live in I've lived all over the world. Not all over the world, all over the United States. As a truck driver, I own land in Texas, lots of land, and I'm in Vegas over here taking care of my family. And I can tell you right now, folks, that Jesus is the reason you guys got live stream video. And that Feast of Trumpets is a way, that it's being proven. Jesus implemented that idea into me, is he wanted it done. It was a job, it was a task, something that needed to be done. So here we are. You just look at the Feast of Trumpets, going to be held the 22nd, 2025, using live streaming video, which is my platform. Especially if it's going to be streamed on the internet, which sounds like a no-brainer. If you're going to worldwide stream it, you can't use television because they only go so far. You got to use digital. You got to use the internet. You can't use analog. You got to use digital. All right, so that's what I cover. That's my patents cover that. Live streaming video digitally, not analog, digitally. And not only is it digital, it's wireless, running down the highway at 75 miles an hour is how I originally started this application, and I haven't got a penny for it. But the good news is, now no one wants to pay me. No, everybody wants to ignore me because it's a racial issue, because I'm not white enough. I can't politically belong in the group of white people that are running the world, which is probably the Mormons out of Utah lately, what the news is telling me. Well, we'll get in that later. But anyway, folks, what I want to touch base on is this. That Jesus gave this idea to me, and it got patented. It got used. I still have active patents for it in the year 2025 that simply need enforcement. Now, I haven't been paid a dime for my accomplishments. I haven't been paid anything because the white racist MAGA group, Trump and his group, feel that I'm not white enough to get justice in the court system, and they just dismissed my first patent case with Google, Facebook, Amazon, which is Twitch also, IBM, Microsoft, and Facebook. There are 5 of them. My lawyer threw them all in there. He was white, the lawyer was white, the judges were white, the one judge, everybody was bought off by the big companies. They're pretty serious meeting they had up there with me in terms of whiteness. I was just outnumbered, but that isn't the issue. That is the issue, but the point is, we're not allowed justice, but if you're white, you get justice, and it's pretty obvious. Okay, so anyway, what I'm getting back is this patents. I've still got till the year 2027, March 28th. To enforce these patents, to get my first payment out of all of this, out of the time, the money, the commitment. And now I see why I was spiritually inclined to keep going forward with it until today, and getting the patents and looking for enforcement. And now I know I'm going to get paid, and I can tell you why. Since the Jews are using it in Israel, obviously I got to get paid. because that's the highest court in the land is Jesus. That's his family using it. That's his family. He's Jewish. Jesus is. I work for Jesus. And if Jesus is going to use it to do what he needs to get done in prophecy of the Bible, which is the Jews, if they got to go through that process, which was already prophesied in the Bible, the trumpets, the blood moon, the eclipse that's coming up the 22nd, same time they're going to be blowing their horns. I'm going to get paid one way or another. At least I'm not left out. Now, what I'm thinking is if for some reason, the rapture doesn't happen the 23rd or the 24th, and I'm still here, I think I'll get paid because Jesus, he's not going to let his family use it and me not get paid since he's God and, he's the ultimate righteous judge of the world. So I think the other way I'll get paid is get raptured and I'll end up in heaven, and then I'll know, well, I was supposed to do that. I was a servant. I was supposed to do that. Either way, either option looks good in heaven or here, but at least I now know I was in alignment with his will, which was, to get this out there and get it going. And the way I say it's attached to me is because if I didn't move on it in the time frame that I did, it wouldn't have landed on the 22nd of September. Because Jesus wanted that live mobile video going on that date. So he had to push one of his, servants with the Holy Spirit in him to get that accomplished, or at least get it pushed out there so it met that date, that deadline, which is 22nd of September 2025. I believe that's when they're going to blow it. Now, I may be wrong, but that's what I heard, and I think I'm right. It's this month anyway. I don't know exactly. I think it's 22. The Feast of Trumpets. It's going to be a Feast of Trumpets, so it is 22nd, as far as I understand. So a lot's going to happen on the 22nd. So that's the first thing I want to throw out there is it looks like now that Jesus is using it, I'm going to get paid because Jesus... There's no higher court than Jesus. That's it. I mean, all this other stuff down here, it don't mean anything. All these white racist MAGA judges and all these, whoever don't want me to get paid. It's not because all I need is a judge to do his job. Okay, so I'll move on to the next issue here. Inequality and equality is what I'm thinking here. So I guess we all know about Charlie. Of course, everybody knows about Charlie. I didn't know who Charlie was until I just heard about him getting shot. I didn't know anything about Charlie, just didn't know who he was, didn't know what he was about, didn't know anything up to it just a couple days ago. And then someone pointed it out to me, and, this, look at this, look at this video. This guy's getting, assassinated. And so, now that we know who shot him, and I'm looking at the aftermath of it in the news, it's like, wow, I wow, I'm like squinting one eye, looking up with the other eye, and it's just like, what the fuck's going on here? we got a white guy out of Utah, shot another white guy out of Utah, and that white guy supported Trump, and Trump is the one pushing all this racist agenda towards people that aren't white, that are Hispanic, and he's been sent a cease and desist letter by me personally, and by my lawyer. I paid $700, I think, for Trump's cease and desist letter, and my lawyer sent it to him. We sent one to Facebook, and there's very pricey. I did a lot of them, and he knows me from several years ago from my letter, and he's trying to ignore me to keep me out of the news media, because he don't want to be attached to me in any way. But anyway, I'm still, working on Elon. Elon paid Vidstream $105 million. I got to get my money back from that because Vidstream impinged on my patents, which predates those patents. So something's going on there. There's something really bad's going on with Vidstream. So Elon needs to get sued for streaming on Twitter, which used to be Twitch, or which is now X. They all changed the names after 2020 when I took everybody to court. Even Facebook changed their name to Meta. And Trump's involved in the loop. Trump, Facebook, all of them, all the big companies, all the big CEOs, even Apple's involved. Everybody, all those big guys are involved. And they've been trying to step on me like an ant, but I keep it's obvious I keep slipping through the cracks because I'm making this video today. So anyway, and you're listening to it, or so obviously I'm still alive. I'm still doing my thing, and I want my money, and I'm protected by Jesus because He wanted me to create this. So that's probably the one reason I'm alive. And the other reason is, now that He's allowed His Jews family to use it, I know I'm getting paid. I mean, you can't be God. I mean, if I'm in God's loop and Jesus' loop, I'm getting paid. But anyway, let's get back to what I was calling about. Equality versus equality. When we're not up in heaven, we're dealing with all this stuff down here. We know the devil wants us to fight with each other. But when his widow gets up there and says, everybody that was involved in killing my husband is going to pay. And I'm like, oh, wow, now I got his wife coming after us because, I mean, how do I come in? Now, there's only one person that needs to pay is the person who pulled the trigger. And a white man shot a white man in Utah. There's a white Utah guy shot a white Utah guy, but he was supporting Trump, who now is afflicting all us Mexicans with no equality. The only way it gets justice around this place, equality. I mean, they'll get a fair trial, get a fair hearing, get their, all this stuff that should be given to any criminal that kills somebody on the street. They get a fair trial, fair everything. They don't get their cases dismissed. And no, I don't want to do this. Go away because you're Hispanic. No, they go through the system. They go through the cycle. Here I am, not a defendant, but a plaintiff. I mean, I'm the guy with making the charges, and now they don't want to hear it. Inequality. It should be quality. I'm not treated fairly, put it that way. I'm not a Martin Luther King speaker, never have been, but let me tell you, I'm not being treated fairly. Inequality. I mean, I'm not treated fairly. All you fuckers are screwing me. I can't say the word, so now I'm cussing. Listen, you folks. How in the hell... This because you got this retarded Trump in there, and I sent him a cease and desist letter. How in the hell did we get behind that trigger? We did not do anything to that poor boy up there in Utah. And I don't want to see any of this FBI shit on the news, or all these fucking people say, oh, we're going to get all you people for killing our boy over here in Utah. Well, fuck, we didn't do shit. I mean, we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs trying to get justice for the work that we did, and we have Trump out there fucking jailing us and trying to kill us through car accident. Me personally trying to run into me with him and Elon and all this other shit, setting shit up. Who's behind all this? Like, who's behind all this? The guy pulled the trigger. Ask him. I don't know who the fuck they are. But why are we being indirectly threatened? All you people that, now we're related. Now, anybody that didn't vote for Trump is a person of suspected person. Now we need to double down and fuck with. Will you people get your fucking shit together and just pay me? The only reason Trump and Elon is in that fucking office, and I'll say Elon because he's been in there the first 6 months of it, and now he's part of the loop, and now you got the CEO of Microsoft having dinner with Trump, and then you have all those people at the round table there with Trump, or on a table, eating food with Trump, laughing and shit. Apple, the CEO of Apple, and then Facebook was right next to him. I got pictures of it. And whispering in Trump's ear about money and how much money you want and all this bullshit. PBS had something on that, and I put it on the internet. But the point is, people, get your shit together. Seriously. You'd rather destroy the whole world than let a guy like me that was hired by Jesus to come up with an idea of live streaming video and to go put it out. You'd rather destroy the whole fucking world versus pay me. I just want some money. I just want some money to live on, buy my house. I want my money. Fix up the house. I got land. I need money. And I worked all my life for you guys to have live stream mode video, and the Jews are now going to use it. And I still have my valid pass till the year 2027, and now we're in the 2025. I need some money, a lot of it. And I get tired of this circus. Trump and himself, he's the type of personality that, he's like, I don't know, he's like, he's got issues. He's got issues. He's going to destroy everything. And you guys are part of it. You guys are just putting up. You're just letting him do everything illegally. I mean, he wants to take over all these countries. He's worse than Putin. I mean, this guy, Trump, is worse than fucking Putin, if you ask me. And you guys are supporting him, and it's not good. It's not good, but we're not part of it. I mean, nobody other than the guy that pulled the trigger is part of that. Ask that guy why he pulled that trigger, why he shot him. How in the hell did we get thrown in the loop of it? All you people are going to pay. Who the fuck's going to pay? Only the guy that pulled the trigger is going to pay. And stop it right fucking there. And quit coming after the rest of us. All right, got that out of the way. Equality and inequality. I don't know. Just we ain't being traded for it. We ain't getting no just because we're skin color. Because you motherfuckers want it all. All you white motherfuckers want it all. I'm getting sick of it. All right, now what else we got here? I went over that pay. Yeah, you guys got to pay me. Yeah, I think I covered it all. Everything I wanted to cover this week. Yeah, I just now, let's just address what's supposed to happen is this rapture is supposed to happen 23rd, okay, or 23rd, 24th. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. Looks like, a lot of people are coming to something's going to happen on 23rd. Another guy, that black guy, Joshua, he's going to stream live, which is another sign. Now, the Jews are going to stream live, and Joshua is going to stream live, the guy that said he talked to Jesus. So Jesus is in the loop on this live streaming because he's got the Jews streaming, blowing their trumpets in Jerusalem. And let me make sure this fucking thing's on. I want to make sure I'm on here. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm still recording. I didn't know my video recorder's on. Anyway, Jesus has Joshua is going to stream all day with another outfit that's connected to Rapture Watchers. I forgot the name of it. And they're going to stream all day. And Joshua wants to get raptured during the live stream so everybody can see it. And then the Jews want to live stream. So all of a sudden, everybody wants to live stream, but they're just keeping me out of the loop. I'm the guy that invented live stream video, and nobody knows who I am. Nobody's paying me. The president of the United States knows who I am. Elon knows who I am. All the CEOs of these companies, Facebook, Twitter, well, I already said Twitter, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, he knows me. They all fucking know me, but they don't even send me a postcard to say hello, They just fucking ignore me and just try to silence me. So, yeah. Yeah, we're moving forward. So all I need is a lawyer now. All I need is lawyers and funding. We're going to go if I stay here after the 23rd. If I'm here after 23rd, I'm still focused. Lawyer and funding, funding and lawyer. Which first I got to get a lawyer to get funding to pay for all these court cases, which is big money. So nobody's fucking nuts here except for you motherfuckers that aren't paying me and using my shit every day. All you fucking, CNN people, all you ABC people, all you NBC people, all you CBS people. Everybody's guilty, and I am being ignored for a reason, because Trump's president. And he got a hold of that federal judge that dismissed my first patent case. Or if that judge just did his job, that Alan D. Albright, when I went to his courtroom, and just did the process for a few months or whatever, the word would have got out. Everybody would start paying me by now. Everything would have been fine. But since Trump got in the loop and his MAGA group and this white supremacist bullshit, and he's trying to hold this down, which I'm sure Jesus didn't want to happen, but they did it anyway, because he's now using it. Jesus and his Jews are using it, and also Joshua is going to stream live. I'm sure Jesus is going to compensate me, of course, and the biggest compensation gift he can give me is the entrance into heaven, and to give me some crowns, and hopefully I'll get at least one for doing what I did or whatever I did, and he'll forgive me my sins. I'm just keep my fingers crossed that I don't go to hell for my sins, which I won't. I mean, I'm sure I have his spirit in me. I have the Holy Spirit in me. I can't say that for everyone, and and nothing's guaranteed in life, but his word doesn't lie, so that's the guarantee. He says, as long as you're filled with the Holy Spirit and you accept his blood, you're going to heaven. So I'm going to take Jesus for a word, and he's the biggest law enforcer of the universe. There is nobody, there is no higher court than that. So, okay, I'm going to wrap this up because I think I covered everything that I wanted to say this week. Yeah, so after the 23rd, if I'm not raptured, or the rapture, because once the rapture happens, there is nothing's really going to matter anymore, put it that way. Nothing's going to matter. It's going to be over, folks, and you're either in heaven or hell, period. And then if you're still here, you make it to 2032, the 7 year tribulation will end then, September 15th, according to Joshua. He had a conversation with Jesus. Then you'll be, life will go forward. But I'm looking towards either getting into the rapture, getting compensated through the entrance to heaven for my participation in the effort Jesus is doing to convince the Jews that he is God and he is their Savior. Because it looks like I'm part of the loop. I'm in there for sure. And I'm not. I know everybody's ignoring me and like I'm invisible, but I'm sure Jesus isn't. You're ignoring him the same way. Like he's invisible. Jesus is not invisible. He's all everywhere. You guys can't see him. If you can't see him, you can't feel him. It's because, I don't know, you're not looking or you're not accepting him. I just don't know why, but Jesus is very much alive. And looks like live streaming did come from Jesus for sure, yeah. The mobile one, the wireless one. And the timing was perfect too, so yeah. I want you guys to think on that for a while. I'm going to wrap this up, and today is Saturday, 2025, September 13th. And you guys, keep an eye up, and we can be raptured any minute, and let's hope that we do. So, I'm sure this live streaming issue will be carried forward by Jesus, and it was initiated by him, and he carried it to the point where it's at now, and it's out there on time through my initiative to get the word out quickly, because I came up with it. I mean, think about it. If I didn't come up with it and file it, I mean, it wasn't going to happen today. It would happen, like, if it ever happened, it would happen after the 22nd, 2025. So the timing was perfect, and Jesus uses anybody that he feels is appropriate. I don't have to be white to get this live streaming out. He'd use, at the time, I was probably the only one available, and I happened to be Mexican, Latino, and so I guess I was the one assigned the job of getting live streaming video out on time for the Jews to blow their horns, September 22nd, 2025. And that's the point of this video is, yeah, it looks good on my end so far. It may not look good on you guys because you're going to have to pay Latino for live stream mode video, and you guys don't like giving us anything, not even a penny. You just want us to work for you for free or next to nothing. And this shit's got to change. All right, y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Do you hear the shofar blowing? It's the month of Elul. Everyone is getting ready for Rosh Hashanah.